Lord Vishnu, notorious for his various avatars, performs all kinds of unimaginable leela to overpower evil with goodness and to ensure the establishment of Dharma. He descends to earth in various forms. As Rama, he set an example of Maryada purushottama, while as Krishna he romanced with the Gopis, leaving Raas leela to the imagination of generations to come. As Narsimha, he adorned the most wildest and ferocious body, but as Vamana he showed up as a feeble little Brahman. But with his popular avatar of Mohini, the less popular story of his association with Shiva comes up. Mohini was the only female avatar of Vishnu. During Samudra manthan, after churning the ocean of milk to produce the Amrit, the nectar of immortality, the Devas and Asuras broke into a fight. The Asuras, overpowering the Devas, decided to keep the Amrit for themselves, and this angered the Devas. Seeing the Amrit in the wrong hands, Lord Vishnu assumes the form of the most enchanting woman Mohini and showed up amongst the men. Mohini was the epitome of feminine beauty, a kind that was seen never before. She was an enchantress, the glance of whom maddened people, sometimes leading them to their doom. At the very sight of Mohini, Devas and Asuras lost all their senses. They became oblivious of their surroundings and only overflown by lust towards the divine beauty. Mohini used her allure to trick the Asuras into giving her the Amrit and then distributed it among the Devas. While the stories of Mohini following this event are not as well known, there are some famous South Indian texts including our Bhagavad Purana that references the relationship of Shiva and Mohini to serve the bigger purpose of killing the evil Mahishi. Mahishi was the sister of demon Mahishasur who was killed by goddess Durga. After years of penance, Mahishi pleased Lord Brahma and requested for immortality. But unable to fulfill her wish, he assures that nothing in the world except for the child of Shiva and Vishnu will be able to bring her death. Assumed by the fact that two men can never bear a child, Mahishi sought out for revenge of her brother's death. She wreaked havoc, made the lives of people and Devas miserable. On the other hand, after having helped the Devas in Samudra manthan, Vishnu's female avatar of Mohini was praised in all the worlds. Having heard so much about the divine beauty of Mohini, Lord Shiva paid a visit to Vishnu. With appreciation for his efforts in helping the Devas, he asked Vishnu to show him his Mohini avatar. When Vishnu reappeared as Mohini, Shiva could not resist himself from admiring the beauty of this female form. He was overflown with emotions of admiration and lust. While a few say that Lord Shiva mated with Mohini, others describe that looking at the enchanting visual of Mohini, Shiva was unable to control his desires and drops of his semen fell on the ground. However, the story that follows has no controversies amongst people. Out of this association, Shasta was born. He is more commonly known as Ayyappan in South India. Ayyappa, inheriting the beauty of Mohini, is known to be the most handsome among gods. He was raised by a childless royal couple named Rajashekara Pandyan and Koppurun Devi and grows up as a warrior yogi of ethical and dharmic living. Ayyappan, the son of Shiva and Mohini, goes on to kill Mahishi and liberates the earth from evil. While this is always remained a controversial story, the debate of it being a myth or fact, let you decide if this is true or not for yourself. After all, God is a personal emotion. Everyone's feelings and relationship with God is different. So suit yourself with your own beliefs and faith.